Welcome back, everyone. This is 郑浩老师.
This is 珊珊老师.
In this module, we'll be talking about the origins and compositions of words. Specifically, we're going to learn about where the English words come from and how they are formed.
Why is this important, particularly for the TAs from humanities?
In humanities and social sciences, there are a lot of terms with the small pieces constructed meaningfully and systematically. Learning how the words are composed also allows TAs to deepen their understanding of the words, not just a bunch of sounds. With this knowledge, TAs can also assist their fellow students to learn the subject content more effectively.
Wow, I cannot wait to learn.
In the real video, we saw the students in the videos were very creative about forming new words.
For sure, I had such a good laugh.
Exactly. Not only they were very creative and comprehensive, but from my point of view, they were also aware of how the words can be formed and the meanings conveyed. You know, like the words starting with re, meaning do it over and over again. Each little pieces, forming compositional rules, is contributing to the final meaning of the word. Some of the rules have their historical origins. Some of them have to follow English-specific rules, and some even involve sound changes.
That's right. Nowadays, young generations like college students create a number of new words. These new words can also follow these compositional rules, just like the word emo we learned from the reel.
Before talking about how English words are formed or combined, let's first talk about where they come from. The study of language origins is called etymology. This study touches upon a number of aspects. Number 1, word origins, such as Latin or Greek origins. Number 2, the evolution of meaning. That is how and why the meanings of words have changed over time, as well as some historical and cultural involvements. And number 3, the sound or spelling changes across different time periods and linguistic contexts.
And that is how we understand words are composed of roots and extended with other branches, just like the tree figure we see on the slide.
Let's take a look at some examples. The first word is philosophy.
Oh, I know this word. This word has two roots, phil, P-H-I-L, meaning love, and sophia, sophis, meaning wisdom, putting together the word philosophy, meaning the study that loves wisdom.
There are some other related words using these two roots, such as Philharmony, love of music, 爱乐乐团, and sophomore, the students who are apt to have their own wisdom. Sometimes, learning these words with origins can be done through some visualization. Once you visualize the words or roots, you can easily pick them up and never forget them. Let's take a look at another example. The word genealoglosses. This word, again, comes from two Greek roots, gene, which means chin.
And they also sound so similar, genie, chin. That's very straightforward and helps with memorization.
Right. And the second root, gloss, means language or the tongue.
That's why at the end of many textbooks, there is a section called glossary, explaining all the terms and their meanings.
Exactly. So putting these two roots together, gene plus gloss, genealoglosses, refers to a muscle that originates from the chin and extends all the way to form the main body of the tongue.
Wow, with visualizations, these physiological terms make a lot more sense to me now.
Let's now learn how the words are combined. In previous slides, we have learned that the foundations of words are roots. They can be extended with other elements, becoming stems, and then finally forming words.
Very much like the tree figure we saw a few slides back.
That's right. A stem may include a root and could also include additional elements. These additional elements are affixes, 缀词, 点缀的缀. Those occurring before the roots are called prefix, 前缀, and those occurring after the roots are called suffix, 后缀. In the real video, we saw prefixes like re, and suffixes like able, able.
So English words now to me just like trains, starting with prefix followed by roots, and then by suffix. For humanities and social sciences, there are some common Greek roots and suffixes. Here are some examples. Youth comes from eu, meaning good, well, and f, meaning speak. So as in literature, the word euphemism means speak with fair words, use words of good omen.
Words starting with chron, C-H-R-O-N, is always associated with time, such as synchronic, with the prefix syn meaning the same, and also the word chronological. Another rich foundation of English words come from Latin. Words starting with the bene, B-E-N-E, meaning well, like beneficial. Words starting with temp, T-E-M-P, are associated with time, as in temporal and temporary.
Latin suffixes are also quite common in English. A lot of adjectives actually end with Latin suffixes, such as ius, I-O-U-S, as in vicious, tic, T-I-C, as in domestic.
And words ending with A-N-C-E, E-N-C-E, also refers to some kinds of action, state, condition, or quality. Having some ideas or impressions about common Greek and Latin roots or suffixes can really help us to learn the words more effectively and efficiently. When words are combined together, over time, their pronunciations might change. The spelling might not entirely reflect their pronunciations. The most well-known example is psychology, where P was not pronounced but spelled out. Another example can be found in the word aisle, where S is also silent. This word originates from Old French.
It might be a little surprising to learn that the word people, looking like an English word, has a Latin origin, populus. This word should sound very similar to a related word, popular. As you can see, the spelling and pronunciation of the word people changed over time. So, TAs, with this knowledge about etymology and morphology, I believe learning new words would be easier on you. You guys can even challenge yourself with the longest word in English. 正浩老师, what is the longest word in English? Do you know?
I do. The longest word in English is 45 letters long.
What is it? Can you try pronouncing it?
Sure, it's pneumono-ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. Once you know how to decompose this word, you know its meaning and how to sound it out.
Wow, we should all try it. Okay, let me try. Pneumono-ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
That's right.
Oh, one more thing. When words are combined with prefixes and suffixes, sometimes the pronunciations can be a little tricky. As we all know, that stress plays an important role in English.
Exactly. TAs, make sure to look up the stress and the vowels for the new words you just learned. There's a tendency for long words, that is, words longer than 3 syllables. The stress usually falls on the third from the last syllable. Examples like metathesis, 前后错位, not metathesis. However, this is only a tendency. There are of course words bearing stress on other syllables, such as utilitarianism, 利他主义.
Indeed, just like the word vegetable. You don't say vegetable just because there is a table in the word. So remember to stress on the right place.
If you're interested, feel free to look up more etymology information online. There are some online dictionaries, as we listed here. Also, if you want to learn more about the word formation and how Greek and Latin roots form English words, here's a book for your reference. And with that, we're wrapping up this module. See you next time. Bye-bye.